everyone's talking about these eclipses are once in a lifetime events, but this is the second one of these since the Steelers last won a playoff game. Can't be that exciting. Welcome to episode 79 of Burns and Berman.
You got your lick in? You got your lick in?
Oh, yeah. Immediately when I woke up, I was like, all right, I need something.
Yeah.
Some kind of eclipse joke to make fun of someone in the North.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do that it was more rare than a Browns playoff win, because there's only been one in the last 25 years. But then I thought about it. It's like, well, actually, the Steelers' last playoff win was the Obama administration. Let's make fun of that. And that's what I went with. And not to mention, I also have more Steelers fans that follow me than Browns fans. So,
yeah, it was.
I'm sure it's the same for you. I mean, let me take a guess. Are the Packers the second biggest fan base that follows you?
Yeah, I'd say
same
so.
Thing. Like, obviously, the Ravens are the fan base that the most people follow me from, but the second most is the Steelers.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. So I don't know how it was in Baltimore.
88%.
I had 96.
Okay. So similar to the last one where I remember the last one, it got like dark outside.
It was weird. It was really weird. So I went out, me and my buddy, we went over into like the cornfields by like right off of like literally 10 minutes from my house, right?
We went in our backyard.
Yeah. And we were just sitting there. We were there from like 1 o'clock till like it went at like 2 o'clock. That's when it was the highest.
It was 3:20 for us.
And it just got eerie as fuck outside. It was weird. It wasn't that dark. Here, I'll see. I do have a cool picture. My buddy who goes to Butler in Indy. Like, here's a picture of me, and it was like, no, wait, that was at 129. Hold on.
Did you take the picture
through the video? This was a video of like what it looked outside at 2:06. Hold on. I had a picture somewhere through the goggles. No, but this was my buddy who was in Indy. Like, look at that in the middle of the day. Like, that's super cool. That's what I expected it to be like. But...
Yeah, for us, honestly, the peak was when a cloud went over it, and we didn't realize that, and we thought the entire sun was gone, and we were like, whoa! And then I took off the goggles, and I said, guys, take your goggles off. And we look up, and it's just clouds covering the sun.
That was the best part, though.
We thought that was it. We're like, wow, that's amazing. Like, it's gone, like completely gone. But we were confused why it was still bright outside.
Here,
and we took them off. We're like, oh, it's just clouds.
Dude, am I logged into Twitter on here? Hold on. How am I not logged into my Twitter on here? Hold on 1 second. Because, dude, there's a super cool video from right now. The who's playing right now? The Cleveland Guardians White Sox game, and it's like pitch black outside.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Cleveland Guardians, and then Twitter. Hold on. It'll come up real quick. Hold on. Nope, it didn't come up. God damn it! I have to fucking log into my Twitter on here. I don't even know my login. Oh, wait, is it saved?
We are Hockey 90189 on Twitch. Twitch. We will be live. These noties are so weird on Twitch. We don't really know why they go out sometimes and don't go out other times. But yes, for the national championship, we will be live. I don't know if you'll see the noti or not, but we will be live.
That's pretty cool.
Packed house.
Wait, hold on. Play it again.
Look at a packed stadium. That is cool,
in the middle of the day.
That is really cool, and that's a lot darker. Like, it was still like it's still light outside. Like, it's like kind of darker. This is what it got.
Like, dude, when it just
it was nothing like that for us.
Like, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, that's the last time that we're gonna do it until 2044.
Yeah, but I don't think that's only like 4 or 5 states.
What, 2044?
This is the last one that will cover most of the US, I think, for the rest of our lives. Like, it's gonna be over 100 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, damn. I hope you saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that's wild.
But here's the thing. Like, it was cool, but now that it happened, at least for me, now, if you saw, like, if it was like completely, if you got 100%, it'd be different. But for us, it'd be, for me, it was, okay, I saw it, but I'm over it now.
Yeah. No, I mean, even 96, dude, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It had to be, if it was 100%.
Those of you that got 100%, that's a different conversation.
That's probably like the coolest thing that you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we have some other stuff. Weekend Chicago. Dude, Josh, I'm going to tell you something right now, right?
They're trying to rename the Key Bridge. I just saw this.
Oh, really?
For what?
They should rename it to the Broken Bridge.
Yeah, it would work. But like, why would you change it? It's named after Francis Scott Key, who wrote the national anthem, where the bridge was built.
Yeah, that's a bit odd.
Like, that's literally the whole reason why it's called is because there's like a red, white, and blue buoy like right next to it. That's exactly where he wrote it. Why would you change? That's dumb.
Yeah, no. But so my weekend Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been really thinking about this. So Friday I went to the Cubs game and then checked out all the Wrigleyville bars. Yep, they won. They won against the Dodgers. It was hype, super hype. But Saturday went on a bar crawl with my parents, with my dad, my sister, and then a bunch of our neighbors, which at home, which was a great time. Great time in the city. And then I went back to Wrigleyville again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm outside the stadium, and the game ended probably 4 hours ago. And this is the same for Friday and Saturday. Josh, I've been to a lot of stadiums before, and I've seen a lot of game day atmospheres. You can't find that anywhere else in Major League Baseball. It was the Cubs lost that day. They got beat pretty bad Saturday. And that town, I'm telling you, dude, you could barely even walk on the fucking street hours after the game. It's literally like it's in the middle of a neighborhood. It's the stadium, and it's just bars, clubs, everything first. A whole massive strip. And I'm just telling you, man, there's nothing like it. There's nothing that, like, to my knowledge, at least, maybe if I go somewhere else, after turning 21, it's just completely different. Even if you don't drink and you just go into those places, it's nuts. Unreal. It blew me away, man. It blew me the fuck away. But yeah, it was a good time.
Yesterday. Yeah, last night. Yesterday afternoon. The Women's National Championship game.
Yep.
South Carolina, man. The most underrated, undefeated team in the history of sports, maybe?
Yeah, like, probably.
Honestly, this team went 37-0, and no one cares.
No one cares. If Caitlin Clark beat them,
I know it's more common in women's basketball. Yeah, and I know it like happened in 2016, but like they just had an undefeated season, and everyone expected them to lose that game.
And it's not like it was like in the NFL, and it's a 20-game undefeated run to win the Super Bowl.
37-0 is pretty crazy.
37 games, and you didn't lose.
Shout out Dawn Staley as well. Every time I've seen her talk, even before yesterday, just in general, she's awesome.
Yeah, that was
really cool to hear. Do that with Caitlin Clark. Like that was.
No, it was. Awesome. I mean, dude, it was like the perfect game because there were so many storylines going on at the same time. The whole Final Four, it was perfect.
So here's something that I have recently found out.
Yeah.
Do you know when the WNBA draft is?
Oh, it's in like literally 2 weeks.
It's next week.
Yeah, no, it's next week.
Do you know when the WNBA season starts?
In fucking May.
Yeah. So
yeah, I know. It's wild.
These rookies have a month.
Yep.
Of an off season. Now the veterans, obviously, it's different. But
when is the WNBA? Isn't their championship in like January?
No, it's at like the end of summer.
Oh, that's right. It's a really short season.
Yeah, it's 40 games.
Yeah, that's right.
40 games, 12 teams. So, first of all, I did watch the WNBA finals last year because I was like trending on Twitter when it was like and everyone was talking about how good the game was. So I turned it on. Actually, it was the end of that game. But this is the first time where that season is going to start. I'm honestly going to watch.
Dude, because we said, here's the thing,
I'm not
Josh.
saying I'm going to religiously watch it, but
Josh, me and you have had this talk so many times that the problem with the WNBA was their marketing and that they didn't have enough superstars. That was the problem, and that's what's always been the problem. Their marketing is horrible. I didn't even know before Caitlin Clark and all them get to the league, I had no idea when the WNBA finals were.
no.
I had no idea. Did Michael fly somewhere to go and see it? I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Not
Dude,
tomorrow.
no, hold on. We do have to talk about something. Why was Michael at an AGR concert last night? That's crazy, dude. That's just what the hell? Why? Like that's literally like the TikTok Riz party, Michael. Like, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, he is in DC. I did see that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did see that on his story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and his little brother was like screaming all the words.
Have you talked to Minnie Mursky before?
I think a little bit.
Legend.
Yeah.
He has a lot more in common with
me. No, Michael, no, because then it will be the Michael show, not the Burns and Berman show. It will be the Mursky show, and you'll sit here just yapping forever. So no, you're not your man right now.
Plus, he will be on tonight for the national championship game on Twitch. Yeah. We don't know if the notice will come out, so tune in. We will be live, promise you.
Uh-huh.
But
I also have something to talk about from this weekend too.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So, when I was a kid, I never watched WWE in my life.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about this too.
Never. Did you watch it all when you were a kid?
No.
I didn't watch it last night, but obviously my For You page.
I've seen clips everywhere. I'm with you on this.
Cool. It looked pretty cool.
So I've never, ever, at any point in my life, was a WWE fan.
No.
But I had seen clips like on YouTube here and there. So, and you know who the big names are. But, and then during WrestleMania every year, I always like look and see like just whatever happened. But I won't lie. Those clips that I saw, and I watched a lot of them.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, it got, because you only can get so much because there's so much storyline behind it. They build up. It's like a season. It's not like it is a season that builds up to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Watching those clips for the first time ever got me thinking, like, at least a little bit. I might want to tune in a little bit next year.
Yeah. You start to you get it a little bit more. Well, no, I saw the biggest thing. So I saw this Twitter thread where the guy was like, I'm not hating it all. I'm just genuinely asking, like, what's the interest when you guys know this is all scripted? And they said, and I was reading through the replies, like he said, no hate at all. Like, I just want to know. And he said, it's just like when you watch a movie or a TV show.
Exactly.
It's just live.
Well, I've always felt that way too. At no point have I ever considered the WWE a sport. It's entertainment. Yeah. It's sports entertainment, but it's not.
No, it's not a sport. It's just they're very athletic in what they do.
That's not to hate on it.
Yeah.
And something I say all the time. The wrestling is fake. The falls are real.
Yeah.
If you've seen like them going through like ladders and shit, like
no,
that's
it's wild.
real.
It is wild. It is.
You have to be an unbelievable athlete to be able to take that. So I will say that, but
that was crazy. Really was John Cena, The Rock, and The Undertaker in the span.
And I have always been a fan of crowds, atmosphere.
Oh my gosh, and they go nuts.
That's always been one of my favorite things. Ask Michael. It's one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to be in a press box, because I truly believe that going to a sporting event, a huge part of it is the atmosphere and the crowd and being in that.
Yeah.
Where if you're in something like, to use an example, an enclosed press box, yes, you can watch it, but you don't get the experience.
No, you don't get the experience. You don't get the excitement. And you don't get the heartbreak. You get you're watching a game.
And there is nothing like a WWE crowd.
No, it's wild.
And the pops that they get, like when that bell, there's nothing in sports. A bell rang. That's it.
And they
the
lost their fucking
exploded.
mind. Yeah.
Like that.
It was sweet. Sick. Yeah. Do you see that we're going to try and make it so that you can bet on the WWE?
That makes no sense.
No, you can't do that because it's a script. They're going off of a script. You can't do that.
Like that's more, you think it'd be bad to have these athletes bet on like sports games. I mean, if you have a producer bet on the WWE, I think that's a little bit of an unfair advantage.
Yeah, no, it's cooked. It's cooked. But no, it's just really interesting because it's so different from everything else. It's so different. And that's what makes it so unique because there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else like it. So I get it. I get the entertainment aspect of it. Will I personally get into it myself? Probably not. Probably not.
I'll say this. If it wasn't the fact that it was The Rock, The Undertaker, John Cena, even Cody Rhodes, who I don't know that well, but I've seen. If it wasn't people like that, and I watched a random WrestleMania match, I wouldn't care. Because the storyline, there has to be a storyline with it.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, now you have this new era too, where it's Logan Paul leading the way with fucking.
Yeah. Show Speed was there and got knocked out.
Oh, that was funny. That was awesome.
KSI is Giant Prime, but like that's awesome.
Yeah. Logan joining it, dude. Logan joining it was perfect. That was the perfect place for him to go. That was the perfect place for him to go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that fits him so well, and his personality works so well with him there.
He is a real life WWE superstar.
Yeah. Basically.
That's the other person, and I've slowly got a little, like I've been able to watch a little bit of it here and there, is Pat McAfee being involved.
Yeah.
He's awesome. And I know for a fact that they purposely don't tell Pat what's going to happen. The other announcers know, like the other two announcers are well aware of what's going on and what's going to happen, but they don't tell Pat. So his reactions are authentic.
And
I love that. I love that, like, you have someone in the booth that genuinely doesn't know what's going to happen and he can get excited with the fans. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pat McAfee, I mean, dude, he's very good at just his job in general, dude, doing everything. We got to talk about this too. It's a lot. This weekend was just filled with like a lot of like smaller, but like big stories.
A lot of random shit that's really interesting.
Yeah, let's talk about it. They definitely said we're either firing you and making it public or you go and find another job. And we won't make it public. I feel like that's how it was.
Probably.
And he found Arkansas, and that's wild. That's really interesting. I don't know. That just feels really interesting.
Yeah, it was one of those you can't fire me because I quit type things.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? The thing is that he goes to Arkansas and there's so much less pressure on him.
Oh, yeah.
There's no pressure. They'll be happy if they make it to the round of 32, but he's not very good at that, and he wasn't very good at that at Kentucky either. So we'll see what he actually does.
Hold on. I'm confused. I'm very confused. So I want to see if I'm getting this now. Tonight, Monday Night Raw. I know that.
Yep.
Does this kickstart the new season? Is that what this is?
Yeah, tonight.
Like WrestleMania was like the finale. And then, first of all, the turnaround of one day is crazy. But basically, you're telling, WrestleMania 40, that's it. It's over. And now, basically, to lack of a better term, the season premiere of the new year of WWE would be tonight.
Yeah.
If I'm understanding this correctly.
I think. So, yeah, no. So, it goes through, the whole year. They have Monday Night Raw, basically, every week. And then they have, They have like big events in between too.
There's Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and then is that it?
They have a couple like big events throughout, I believe, and then it all just leads up as a whole thing to WrestleMania. That's where everything goes on. So that's like a major bucket list thing is to go to WrestleMania if you're a fucking WWE fan.
Yeah, I'm honestly though that crowd and something that I have done a little more of over the last like 2 or 3 years is like starting intros at some games. I've done it a lot of that. I've done a lot of like hype stuff.
Yeah.
And I've learned that I really like doing that stuff and I'm good at it. And I'm really good at controlling a crowd. So whenever I see someone got there and like control a crowd like that, I think that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And there's nobody better at it than the WWE.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you know, now they work with the UFC. Well, I mean, now it's like a corporation. It's the UFC and WWE. It's the two of them. I'm shocked that they haven't got some more UFC stars involved in this. Like, brought them out
McGregor in the WWE.
Like, dude, that's what literally I was about to say. If they brought out Conor McGregor, especially if they did it in like Boston or something, like where there's a ton of Irish people, like in Boston, oh my God.
I'm sure they've tried.
The roof would be blown off that place.
I am sure they have tried.
Yeah. I don't know. You'd have to pay him a lot of money. A lot. Dude, he comes out drinking his bottle of Proper 12, smashes it on the ground, walks into the ring.
What the Shipping Up to Boston song would be his intro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. The intro songs in the WWE, like we talked about the bell of the Undertaker, it was one like sound, the bell, and just
yep. I think that like one of the only like in like actual sports, I think one of the best walkouts I've ever seen. Like just like a crowd pop during a walkout. It had to be during prime Conor McGregor fighting, 100%. Like, dude, when they used to play it was that one Irish song, and then it would say Notorious, and then it'd switch into the song by Notorious B.I.G. Oh my God. Dude.
I am biased. And I also can attest this because I've seen it in person multiple times. Even after he's retired. I actually never saw it when he was playing. But every single time, without fail, when Hot in Here comes on at M&T Bank Stadium and Ray Lewis comes out and does the dance, every single time, without fail, it is not only it is the loudest part of the entire game every single time. There is no point during the game that is louder than when that song comes on and he runs out and does the dance. And that's since he's retired. I wish I could have seen it when he was actually playing. At least in person. I've seen it. I mean, I watched a couple games here and there back then, but it wasn't like. Yeah. But I'm biased because I've seen it and it's my team. But I can tell you that is real too. That pop.
Oh, I think the best walkout in all of sports is Virginia Tech. Enter Sandman. I think that might be the best in all sports.
That's the best intro. Yeah.
There, like what other intro? I'm trying to think.
It's one of the Ravens stole Sandman, and we use it in the fourth quarter.
Dude, that Sandman there is unreal.
Oh my God, Narco.
Oh yeah,
Edwin Diaz.
That's classic. That's a classic.
That's
right there.
So good.
Yeah, the trumpets. Yeah, the trumpets.
Hey.
Yeah, guys, go and subscribe to the YouTube. We're 10 away from 1,000. Please help us hit 1,000. That would be really cool. That would be really cool.
That would be cooler than the Eclipse.
And then what else? What I'm trying to think now. Okay, I'm gonna look up like a random list. Top 10 best.
Brian Dawkins crawling out. That was insane too. The Wolverine Weapon X type thing. That's wild.
The 10 best. Okay, this is from Bleacher Report in 2012. All right, let's see.
Well, Ray Lewis will be on there.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, it says the 10 best intros in sports. Let's see. Floyd Mayweather's entrance with 50 Cent. Okay. That's pretty cool. What song was it to?
Doesn't say.
I don't know. Colorado's Ralphie.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's when the bison runs on the field. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Goldberg.
That's WWE.
Oh, it is. Oh. Yup, there it is. There's Enter Sandman. Yup. Come on. Now.
How did you not mention that?
No, I was going to, but I didn't want to make it just all Chicago based. So I was like,
I just went in the whole rant about the Ray Lewis.
Yeah, no, that's
this. We're looking this up right now. What the hell is this? Play it. Like, put it on. Put it on.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's playing.
No, you have to hit share this tab instead.
No, hold on. I totally thought that was playing. Hold on.
Oh, it's like. All right, I don't hear it. Oh, because it hasn't started. What?
You hear the music?
Yeah. Oh, now it sounds kind of familiar. Okay. We'll go back to the list.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, let's see what this is. By the way, one of the best purchases I've ever made, YouTube Premium.
File with a TurboTax expert for 100% accurate taxes guaranteed.
I also use YouTube Premium. This is no cooler than the Maryland like newspapers thing. The Omar whistle is cooler than this. Yeah, no, go to the list.
Yeah, it was okay.
Go back to the list.
Yeah, that was. I expected a lot more. You know, I don't know about a number 5 spot over the Bulls '90s intro.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I've heard it before.
Yeah, I have too.
Frisbee cheer, okay.
Mariano Rivera's under Sandman, yeah. I have no idea who this person is.
No.
What's number 1?
Will Ferrell's Hornets intro.
Play it.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Sounds like he just did it once. That'd be my guess.
Well, it's from the movie, apparently.
No. They're saying he...
Oh, found it. Here we go. Ready? I got it.
For tonight's game between the visiting Chicago Bulls and your New Orleans Hornets.
New Orleans Hornets.
But first, the visiting Chicago Bulls. At forward, number 5, he still lives with his mother, Carlos Boozer. At forward, number 9, he collects rare birds and has a pet named Chachi, Luol Deng. At center, number 13, he's a Scorpio and a horrible dancer, Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah, horrible dancer.
At guard, number 11, he once ate 20 hot dogs in an hour, Ronnie Brewer. At guard, number 1, his favorite movie is The Notebook. Derrick Rose. And the head coach of the Chicago Bulls, Tom Thibodeau. And now, Crescent City, get on your feet and greet your New Orleans Hornets! At forward, 6'10" from Mexico. He doesn't speak a lick of English, but we still love him. Gustavo Ayo. At forward, 6'8" from UCLA. He still loves to listen to Belle Biv DeVoe. Trevor Ariza. At center, 6'10" from Connecticut, where he majored in econ, but he minored in love. Emeka Okafor.
This is amazing.
At guard, 6'5" from Italy. Ironically, he hates Italian food. Marco Bellinelli.
That's the name.
At guard, 6'3" from Georgia Tech. After basketball, his dream is to become a rodeo clown. Jared Jack. And in his second season as head coach of your Hornets, Monty Williams.
Detroit Pistons head coach.
All right, that was actually pretty good.
That was good. That was worth watching.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was weird seeing that old Bulls team, man.
Yeah.
That was weird seeing the old Bulls. Wow. What's it called? Today's just such an interesting day, Josh. Like, it just feels, dude, it felt so weird seeing that fucking eclipse.
Yeah.
It was weird. What Michael said. Oh, Michael did go and see it. Oh, he was in D.C.
Yeah. It took it next to the Washington Monument.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why is he in D.C.?
It's like an hour from here. Michael goes to D.C. all the time.
Oh, you're only an hour away from D.C.
Yeah. By the way, getting there in like D.C. traffic, known as the worst in the country. Don't know if you knew that.
LA is probably worse. LA.
No, I know. Yeah, LA is like, but DC traffic because it's less space.
I'd say probably from what I've seen and where I've been, LA. I've never even been there, but I know that LA is number 100%.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
LA,
I just know DC is really bad.
DC's bad. Florida traffic is brutal. It is brutal. Yeah, no, that picture is pretty cool. But that's all I know. Yeah, hey.
Like, the sights are kind of cool, honestly. Michael likes DC a lot more than I do.
Guys, I hope that this happens because the Bulls need a fucking change. This team sucks. They suck. Congrats. We made the play-in. We're going to probably lose in the play-in. And then the season's over just like that. This team is the epitome of mid. Yeah, no, they don't suck. They're just mid. That's all they are. Is just literally.
Kevin King just got signed by the Falcons.
Really?
Has not played in the NFL since 2021.
Wow.
The last time he played, he gave up like 3 touchdowns in the NFC Championship game.
That's right.
That's the last game that he's played.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Oh, man.
Huh.
But yeah, today was an interesting day, guys. We had the eclipse. That was really about it.
Yeah, honestly.
That's all everybody.
But we have the national championship tonight, which we will be live for.
Yes. All right, Josh. Who's your pick?
Same team I picked. My team I picked in the bracket. Which, by the way, speaking of which, because UConn made it, my bracket is better than yours.
Yeah,
I got more points in my bracket than you.
I know, dude. It sucks so much.
After that start, you were unbelievable, and then everything fell apart.
Everything was just terrible. It all just went downhill so fast, dude. It was bad. I literally lost my whole fucking Final Four in like a day.
Terrible.
It was horrible. I was so embarrassed because I was talking so much shit. I was so hyped.
Yeah, you were.
And that just all went out the window. I hate March Madness. That was just so disappointing.
After the game, we get one shining moment.
One shining moment.
Best
No.
how would you even categorize one shining moment? It's the best, like,
one shine. It's a music video, basically. It's just like,
yes, but I mean, I'm talking about like it's
you know what it feels like? You know what it feels like? The video
the best way to wrap up a sporting event.
It feels like the video they play at like your high school graduation.
Yes.
With all the pictures and everything.
Yes.
That's what it feels like. And it's perfect because, we've all been sitting here watching all these basketball games over the past month. And you don't see that anywhere else.
I do not think the Colts are going to. I mean, a chance, yeah, absolutely. I think honestly, I think they have a better chance than Jacksonville does. But
yeah.
The thing with Houston, I'm buying into the Houston hype because I think I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah, with Scott there.
History has told us that the teams that spend the most in free agency, it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect it to in Houston. There's no reason why it wouldn't. But if something goes wrong or if there's just unexpected injuries, I could easily see Indy winning the division. I don't think they will. I'm fairly confident that Houston will, but I would not count them out.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count.
Really like what they've done.
Yeah, I agree. Big thing. What's it called? Fuck. Oh, national championship.
Yes.
Everybody's been complaining about it, and I see exactly why they're complaining about it. The start time fucking sucks. 8:20 at night for you, 9:20? 9:20 at night on a Monday?
Yeah.
It fucking blows, dude. I don't know why the NC. I actually love them so much for that time, though, because I am in class until 8:15. So that was beautiful. I'm like, dude, I'm literally going to miss the national championship because this class, it's like literally 50% attendance points. And if I miss, I'm fucked. So I'm like, I cannot miss. And somehow I was like, I was so
nervous.
I
know they are playing in Arizona. So over there, it's 6:20. Like you can't have it then, or I understand.
And you could have it. Dude, if people are going to the national championship, they're not going to work today.
Exactly.
You could have it at 5:00. You could have it at 5:20.
Yeah.
You could have, but I mean, it happens. I'm just ready. I got UConn dominating. They're gonna dominate. Yeah. They cap off the best run that we've seen probably ever.
Yeah.
In March.
Best 2-year run, that's for sure.
Yeah. The best 2-year run ever. I'm excited. And the Cubs played 8:40 tonight. So somehow I lucked out both ways. I lucked out 2 times in a row. I got 2 TVs, Cubs on one, national championship on the other. I'm golden after class today. I'm golden.
That is pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Let's sign off.
Sure. Yeah. Today was just a fucking yap fest about everything. We'll have something more concrete for Wednesday. And then I am also good for Friday. So I'm good for the whole week.
Sweet. See you guys tonight, 9:20 Eastern for the national championship game on Twitch.
Yep.
See you guys then.
Going up. See him then. Go fucking UConn.
All right.